Hi everyone and welcome. I am Cassandra. We are going to do a quick little nighttime flow to get you ready for some deep sleep and restorative rest. You might want to have a blanket or a pillow just to lift your hips up for a couple of poses, maybe not. So if you want, let's go ahead and grab the pillow or a blanket. I'm going to put it right under our tush. So just play with how high you want to be up off the bed. If you want to be a little higher, you're going to double it over. And you can just kind of move that as we flow here. So we're going to start in a wide-legged forward fold. So go ahead and sit, get comfortable, open your legs up nice and wide. Right, so maybe start with a bend in the knees, maybe flexing the feet, inhaling, sitting up nice and tall, and then exhale, just start walking the hands forward, noticing how that feels on the inside of the thighs. Maybe stacking up your fists and resting your forehead down. And go ahead and adjust yourself. Maybe stretching the arms long, just noticing what feels good here. Take some nice, long, slow, deep breaths. Maybe point and flex the feet. Maybe press yourself up, open your legs a little bit wider. Just notice what feels good. So again, if your knees are bothering you, bend at the knees. Maybe put a towel or a blanket under the knees. And just noticing that you're breathing in nice and smoothly, exhaling slowly. Let's move slowly throughout our practice tonight, keeping our heart rate down. And that's going to help us get into a nice restorative sleep. All right, go ahead and on your next exhale, we're going to walk ourselves back up. Let's cross the feet. Let's bring our left foot closer to our hips, right foot in front of, and we're going to press our hips up. So I might need a little bit of extra space here. So hands come behind you like you're looking up at the stars, opening the belly and the chest, and then pressing into the hands, pressing into the knees, lifting the hips up nice and tall, maybe dropping the head back. Nice little back bend here. Breathing in and out of the nose slowly. On your next exhale, release down, and we're just going to change the legs. So opposite foot comes in front. Use your hands to help you sit up nice and tall. Open the heart, open the chest and the throat, and then exhale, pressing up. Nice, smooth breathing here. All right, on the exhale, go ahead and lower. We're going to bring the soles of the feet together. So you might need to reposition yourself, lifting the hips up. Soles of the feet come together for cobbler pose. Inhale, reach through the chest. Exhale, fold forward. Maybe pressing the feet away from you. Again, resting the head. So see if you can use a pillow, a blanket, or stacking your fists. So your head is not just hanging loose here. The weight of your head is resting on something. This is going to help your neck, your jaw, your upper back rest and relax. And as you breathe deeply and get deeper into the stretch, you can maybe wiggle your hips a little bit, come down a little deeper, maybe making your hands like sheets of paper or pancakes, and just letting your forehead rest there. Inhaling fully, exhaling completely. So when you breathe in, really filling the lungs, feeling your belly expand. And then on the exhale, try not to contract and squeeze the belly in. We just want to allow the breath to come out naturally. Beautiful. So when you're ready, we're just going to come back up to seated. Then we're going to take a reverse tabletop. So maybe come off your blanket, soles of the feet, come to the bed, hands come behind you again like you're looking up at the stars. Then press into the heels, lift the hips nice and high. Maybe dropping the head and neck back if that feels good. If not, just looking forward, keeping your head up. Maybe moving the head and neck side to side, releasing any tension in the shoulders, throat, and neck. Couple more long deep breaths here. Really pressing your hips up, pressing the belly up to the sky, maybe squeezing the glutes to support you. And then exhale, lowering. All right, let's go ahead, come to lie down on the back. Beautiful. Hug the right knee into the chest. Point and flex the right foot. Drop the right knee over to the left. So you're going to cross your body here. Shift your hips back. Look over to the right, working to get the right shoulder blade down. Exhaling, coming back to center. Take your figure four stretch. Bend the left leg. And then maybe pulling on the right foot. Pulling on the right thigh and shin. Maybe flexing and pointing the feet here. And just noticing what feels good. Stretching your right foot up to the sky. Nice hamstring stretch, pointing and flexing the foot. Maybe taking the left leg out long. Maybe keeping the sole of the left foot on the bed. And then let's take a half happy baby. Bend the right leg, grab the outer edge of the right foot, open the hip. Beautiful. Nice, long, slow, deep breaths. Taking the hands and the legs up to the sky, maybe shaking it out, point and flex, rotate at the joints. And then when you're ready, we're going to hug the left knee into the belly. Give it a nice squeeze. Take it across your body. Shift your hips back. Look over to the left. Feel that nice twist in the lower and middle spine. Breathing deeply. Exhaling completely. Rolling onto your back for your figure four stretch. Hug the whole leg package in, even using the muscles of the right leg to press that left ankle in closer to your chest. Hamstrings stretch on the left. Left leg comes long. Maybe point the right leg and extend it. Point and flex the foot. Beautiful. All right. Legs up to the sky, hands up to the sky. Give it a shake. Give it a rotate. And then to end, you can either just lie in Shavasana, palms facing up. You can also put your hands on your chest and your belly. Maybe bring the soles of the feet to touch, opening the knees wide, opening the hips. Let's take 3 deep breaths together. Breathe in through the nose, and then nice, long, slow, and smooth exhale through the lips. Breathing in. Exhale through the lips. Last one. Deeply inhale slowly. And completely exhale smoothly. All right, my sweet friends, enjoy your rest. Bye.